What I have noticed is Esau. Get in here, bro. What I noticed is Esau. That's why he made that statement. Basically, like, well, why are you arguing with me? No. That's what the brother said. Well, we passionate and we speak boldly. We speak with authority because we men up here, man. See, we're not going to speak with that loud tone of voice that y'all made. Well, you know, and when we should know. We can have discourse as men. Men don't even know how to have discourse with men no more because you speaking too loud. Can you please talk to me in a lower tone? No.
We ain't gonna speak smooth and butter tongue like you, Esau.
You know what I mean?
Ultimately, it goes back to like when you're dealing with a lot of people. This place is just too fucking emotional.
Yup.
This is an emotional ass place, man. And until you come in the truth and you put off that weak nature, you can kind of relate to the shit. But then after a while, you like, man, that's that bitch shit, man.
Yeah.
Why we can't talk? He's sitting up here telling me, I'm not disagreeing with you. I ain't acting like you is.
Right.
You just using them common arguments that's pissing me off, and I'm telling you, I ain't even cussing at you.
But he's not used to us. He's not used to these Israelite men, right?
Yep.
In particular, having that boldness with them.
That's true.
Or that passionate, if they want to mention it or not. They're not used to that, bro.
Right.
Us speaking with authority. They used to, nah, man. See, the minute the Lord spoke with authority, man.
Exactly.
Hey, the Lord was an austere man. See, if people would see the Lord now the way he would talk, you people be shook, man. You'd be shook. See, because what you was taught as the Lord was this soft, effeminate looking Edomite type of dude, which he's not, man. He's an austere man, a man of strict manner.
They'll be trying to kill him like they did in the past, man. You know, because they would be so cut to the heart and so offended, they'll be trying to lay hands on them, man. You know,
Hurt, they be hurt.
Hey, hurt, boy.
I thought you was like this. He mess around to speak to this man. He mess around and say, well, did you not read the scriptures of me? That's what we say to people in the world. Well, did you read the scriptures of the Lord? Did you read what happened when the minute the Lord was speaking? Riots broke out. Skirmishes. It got real. You see, Stephen cut our people so bad, they stoned them.
Yep.
That's how bad he cut them.
What's the saying they use in the world? Sticks and stones to break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Shit. That's a lie. That's a lie. Hey, Hebrews 1:12, bro. Fucking good shot. You still got something?
Them words made them feel like they got punched in the face.
Hey, that's beautiful when you said that, bro. That's something we used to say growing up as a kid. Say it again.
Sticks and stones will break my bones, but
Words will never hurt me.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, when you're dealing with the Bible, these words will hurt you.
Yeah,
Go ahead, bro.
Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing of asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So the Most High will cut you open and reveal your whole spirit, man. The word of the Lord will, you know. And hey, our people been getting cut with the word since any prophet was on the scene, man. You know, any true man of the Lord that was rebuking our people, man. And they couldn't handle it, man.
I got it, right? That countless Stephen. Now before, I'm gonna try to get to the point, beforehand Stephen is going over the history of Israel.
Right.
Okay? But I want to get to the point where to show you that he was stoned because they was cut. It's the book of Acts 7, verse 51. It says, ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart, so like in heart, in ears, ye do always resist the Holy Spirit. As your fathers did, so do ye. Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted? And they have slain them which show before of the coming of the just one. Let me read that again. It says, which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted? And they have slain them which show before of the coming of the just one, of whom even now the betrayers and murderers, who have received the law by the disposition of angels and have not kept it. When they heard these things, they were cut to the heart, and they gnashed on him with their teeth. But he, being full of the Holy Spirit, looked up steadfastly into heaven and saw the glory of the Most High, and Yahweh Shai standing on the right hand of God, or Yahweh. See? So Yahweh Shai is standing on the right hand of Yahweh. I already the same. All up, we can go all day, back and forth all over the scriptures to show you that the Lord, that Yahweh Shai and Yahweh ain't the same.
Yep. Two separate entities. How you gonna approach yourself, man?
Right. You know? How the Lord gonna call down to heaven to himself?
How you gonna ask yourself to take the cup away from you if it be yourself's will?
Right.
That don't make no damn sense, man. And the Most High ain't the author of all that, man. Just because you confuse, the elect are gonna sing the same song, man. And the elect are not gonna be confounded, man. So just because you don't get it, don't mean it ain't true, man. What if some did not believe, man? It ain't gonna make no difference, man. Go ahead.
Verse 56, it says, and said, behold, I see the heavens open, and the Son of Man standing on the right hand of Yahweh. Then they cried out with a loud voice and stopped their ears and ran upon him with one accord. So they just, man, hey, we not trying to
hear nothing you gotta
say. They
say.
just blocked it completely out, like, you know what, it's on.
Yep, we killing him, we ain't trying to hear nothing you gotta say.
One accord, so they all joined together.
Yep.
See? To what? To come against the man of the Lord. But I thought, according to you people, that men of the Lord are just these just weaklings. Like, that's what they portray, man. They don't speak bold, they speak with soft tones, and you know, they're not rugged, or they don't use harsh language. You gotta be out your mind, man.
But like they were beloved of everybody when they came around, and that's a lot, man.
How else are you supposed to deal with Jake in the first place? Because they hard-headed.
Right.
How else are you supposed to deal with them?
Right.
See, when ain't Jake know, man. When you learn how to deal in this world, you know that all that soft tone shit don't get you nowhere.
But see, that's that confusion that they've been taught this way. See? So, like I said, when they think upon the men of the Lord, they think, you know, they think a certain way, man. They look at them as, oh, you have to be in this like manner. That's wrong, man.
And a lot of it comes from the way it's packaged, man.
Yep.
Because the way it's packaged is all smooth and buttery and come unto Christ the Lord, my brethren. Come as you are and just, you know, he'll love you and bring you back.
Hey, as Paul said, he said, though I'm rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, man. So even if certain men are rude and they may use different vulgar language, so what? Because guess what? The truth is still there.
Yeah, Paul even went into the fact that sometimes he was so bold in his preaching that they thought he was going to fight people. But that's why he went into that. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Because they thought that he was ready to go put hands on somebody the way he was contending with people in the streets and speaking with them, man.
Jay can't look over the men of the Lord using rough language. But they ain't got nothing to say about false pope, right? The pope, all these different priests, pedophiles, touching all these kids. But they cool. They cool. When it comes to Jake, you can't. You a man of the Lord, you ain't supposed to be doing that. When it comes,
how are you supposed to know what we're supposed to be doing? You don't even read the scripture.
Yeah.
But it all goes back down to the spirit of suppressing Jake as a man.
But that's like I said before, Jake be trying to justify their actions, man, so they continue to be wicked. So they make an excuse in their head, he wear tattoos, or they talking too rough, that can't be okay.
Hey, what did it say? A wicked man should not be reproved, but he found an excuse
according to his will. That's right.
His will, man.
That's right.
So you know, hey, man, it's all up to the spirit of the Most High. Even allowed him to receive the rebuke and change it and turn it around, but it don't discredit or it don't diminish their rebellion none the least, man.
Let me finish this. Back in Acts 7, verse 57 says, then they cried out with a loud voice and stopped their ears and ran upon him with one accord and cast him out of the city and stoned him. And the witness laid down their clothes at a young man's feet whose name was Saul. So there you go, man. That shows you of a man, right, that was rebuking his people, man, and boldness, okay, to the point where what? They stoned him, right? If he was speaking in a soft tone or soft manner and said, or speaking softly like smooth and butter, how our people want it, why would they need to do that? They wouldn't need to do that. Because he's preaching good things to them, see? But that's what our people don't want. Our people want the good. They don't want the bad to come with it. Nah, man.
Right, and our people can't stand to be corrected, man.
Yep. They hate it.
Our people cannot stand to be corrected.
They hate it.
And it just reminded me of this little skit I saw where the dude was like doing this different little stuff. He was basically talking a funny way. And the dude kept correcting him. He was like, what's up with all these corrections? What's up with all these corrections? And he just stared at him for a long time like he was ready to fire off on him. But that's really the spirit of Jake. Why you keep correcting me? You always correcting me, man. You think you know something. You think you better than me. Think you better than me, exactly, man. You know?
What's going on, bro?
Oh, it was rolling away.
Like you?
Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
thank you. Oh,
Thank
you
you.
was-
Yeah, it was rolling. Thank you.
Oh, that you?
Oh, you picked it up? Oh, yeah. I mean, we standing right here. You think water bottles just sitting on the street randomly?
Jake crazy. I mean, not Jake.
Whoever he is.
People
man.
crazy, man.
We don't know what he could be. He could be Jake.
I got this,
Whatever.
let me get this, bro. I got Galatians, right? Galatians 4, verse 16. It says, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Hey, Galatians 4, verse 16. It says, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? They zealously affect you, but not well. Yea, they would exclude you that you might affect them. See? So that's what we ask our people. Oh, so now we're your enemy because we tell you the truth. Right? Because we tell you the truth for the Holy Scriptures, because you was taught wrong and we're correcting you the right way. So now we become your enemy. Right? So it says, they zealously affect you, but not well. Yea, they would exclude you that you might affect them. Oh, so they don't want to do it around. Oh, I can't be around this brother. Every time he comes to the cookout, he want to talk about God.
He ruining he killing my buzz.
He want to talk about, yeah, he killing my high, he killing my buzz. He want to talk about, well, you know, he want to talk about, I don't need to be committed to those. Well, I don't need to be eating pork. Oh, here go your niece. He always talking about, I can't wear these little shorts. That's not God. That's not a modest woman apparel. We don't want them around us, man. Hey, we having a cookout. But don't call don't call the brother.
Right.
You know, I'm trying to think of the name.
Hey, don't call
Brother John. Don't call
right.
him, man.
Right.
Because he gonna come around with that godly manner, godly mess, man. I mean, that's what they would say.
And that's funny that you said that too, because I was thinking it in my mind. What you mean I can't sleep with Ray cousin? I mean Ray wife when he get work.
Right.
I'm telling him about how I hit that, man. What, you ain't gonna dab me up?
Right.
He can't come around next time, man. He gonna kill my vibe, man. I'm trying to hit that again.
That's Jake. That's Jake.
Yeah.
You see? That's Jake. But
What you
guess
mean
what?
we can't smoke the blunt at the party? What you mean?
But these same people, right, is going to try to say, well, when things happen with Jake, they say, well, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? Hey, you hear it all the time. Why didn't you tell me, man? You should have told me. We did tell you, nigga. You see? But y'all wanted it packaged the way Esau packages it. We not doing that, bro. We not packaging as he did, man. You see?
What's the scripture say? It says, prophesy unto me smooth things. Don't.
Get it, bro. Isaiah 30 and 10. No matter of fact, start at 8.
Right, and at the end of the day, yeah, they want smooth things, but really, Jake just stubborn and stiff-necked, like the scriptures say, man. You know, he that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall be destroyed, and that without remedy, man. You know, and like I was going into one of my videos, if you have your hand on somebody's head, you can control their whole body. But rather than allow the Most High to lead you in the way that you should go, you harden your neck, you stiffen your neck up, man. You ain't pulling me that way.
Right.
You see?
Right.
You're gonna be destroyed, man.
Yep.
Jake, hard-headed, stiff-necked, like the scriptures say.
Yep.
And they stubborn, man.
Right.
Like it going to that horse. It won't be broken. It just won't be broken. You know? That's Jake, man.
Got it.
There you go. We got backing you up.
All right, scripture backing them up. This is Isaiah 30, and I'm going to start at verse 9. It says that this is a rebellious people.
A rebellious people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, Haitians, peoples from the West Indies. All y'all that I didn't even mention to go back to the seed of Israel, right, that scattered through the four corners of the earth, y'all rebellious, man.
Yep.
Y'all hard-hearted.
Yep. Stubborn,
Stubborn, man, right. Y'all supposed to be sheep, but y'all like oxen. Right? Y'all supposed to be humble, but y'all proud. It's hell, man.
Why is earth and ashes proud, man? You ain't got nothing to be proud of, but you proud.
Look at these niggas. That's how y'all be. Look at these niggas on the corner, man. Okay, cool. Hey, it's gonna be beautiful, man. Because Yahweh Shah gonna get the last laugh, man. Okay? They gonna get the last, all that mocking and scoffing, yeah, we're gonna see who's gonna get the last laugh, man.
Yeah, laugh now, because you're gonna weep and mourn later, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. Lying children children that will not hear the law of Jehovah, which say to the seers, which the seers is a word, is what they used to call the prophets back in the day.
That's right.
Okay? Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
Basically, don't tell us the way that leadeth into salvation. We don't want to hear that. We cool and comfortable where we at and what we doing. See, don't tell us about the famine that's coming. Why are you telling us that? Why are you telling us that the government is trying to tip us? Why are you telling us about FEMA camps, concentration camps? Huh? Why are you telling us that how bad pork is for us? Why are you even trying to show us the way to lead us into salvation? Why? We don't want to hear that, man.
And they willingly, like the scriptures say, they willingly ignorant, and they know that these are the ways of the Most High. But like it said right here, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us, man. Get God out of our face. We don't want to hear about him.
We don't want to back you up. We don't want to hear about Yahweh Shine Yahweh. We cool with hearing God and Jesus and the way Esau packed it.
Caesar boys here and the rudiments of men, man.
Yep.
That's what they want. They want all the sweet with none of the bitter, man. And the sweetness don't get you nothing but a heavy heart, man. A fat heart, fat ears, you know. That just don't get you nothing but spiritually lazy, man. And that ain't gonna do nothing but destroy you. You need bitterness to cleanse you, man. He hardened whom he will, he hardened.
Hey, and as the brother said, as far as with bitterness, hey, everything, I ain't gonna say everything, but most things that taste that's bitter, right, for dealing with food, is good for you. Most things that's nasty, like really nasty, is Jake. We don't. I mean, I'm gonna speak myself. I don't touch for real. You know what I'm saying? I try to eat better, but now I'll speak of us as a whole, generalizing it. The stuff that's very good and very tasteful for is like sweet stuff, you know, and this GMO crap,
greasy,
how they make it, greasy, oily, make it really good. It's all bad for you, man. Yep. See? But the stuff that's like bitter and natural and has this distinct taste, it's like it seems it's bland, you know,
or it's just not pleasing. So we don't like it. Like you said, speak unto us smooth things, man. Jake wants the comfortable, luxurious pathway, but that's why the scriptures also talk about just briefly correlating one thing to another. That's why it talks about the medicines being made out of the earth, and him who is wise will not abhor them. Why? Why does it say that? Because a lot of them things, those medicines, those herbs that are good for you, are nasty. Yeah. And if you're wise, you won't avoid them. Because why you avoid them? Because they don't taste good.
And a lot of them, if we were given to them, if we were given these things while we were young, then we would take pleasure, more than likely take pleasure in eating it all the time, just on a regular.
You would notice a difference if you didn't take it.
Yeah. Your body. Yep. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. It says, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, stay thereon.
Read that part over, bro.
This Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12. Therefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel,
Yahweh, right?
Because ye despise this word.
You despise the word. You despise the word of Yahweh, man. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all don't want to hear it. Go ahead. Hey, like Stephen, when Stephen was cutting them. That's how y'all was. Y'all just stuff up your ears. Y'all just block it, man. Hey, we see what Jake do when we out here teaching. The brothers all experience this. Jake plugging their headphones. They'll turn up those little stereos by their ears. They walk to different bus stops. They try to talk over us and do all this mocking. Just gotta wait till the Lord fuck you people up, man.
Shake their head and get frowned up.
See? And then it be heat, and I've noticed our people cleave the heathens when they be talking shit. Always the heathen. That's what the Lord, oh man. Y'all gonna get, Lord will jack Jake up. Y'all gonna get jacked up, man. And y'all need it. Y'all need it. You see? Because you don't like right, you hate righteousness. See, you don't love the ways of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and trust in oppression.
They trust in oppression, man. They love it here. They love it. You see, brothers go in and out in so many different ways to telling them how we are oppressed. Hey, I'm about to pay over $200 something for my 2 daughters to get a passport. You see, of a land that really belonged to us, not you devils. Then I'm watching this TV show, which is a pretty good show. I forget the name of it, right? Basically, someone of he has a Hispanic son, right? He's been framed for the murder of what another Hispanic did, which y'all are Israelites. One of you go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But you know, Edomite's son got murdered. And first thing she said was, when the father told her, she said, well, what type of person was it? Basically, like, what was his ethnicity? He said, well, Hispanic. You know what came out this devil's mouth? And illegal? How can this illegal come over here to our land and then kill our son? Last night I'm like, bitch, what you talking about illegal? Y'all the real illegals, man. Y'all came over here and stole this land from our people, man. Right? North America, South America. Right now, y'all on everybody's land stealing it, but they're the illegal ones now. Right? Canada, Texas, everywhere, right? Now y'all tell the so-called Mexicans, right, or Hispanic-speaking tribes that they're illegal aliens, illegal immigrants, when that's really you? Get the hell out of here, man.
It says, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon.
They stayed thereon, man.
Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
Right, this iniquity should be to you as a breach ready to fall, man.
Swelling out in the high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. And he shall break it as the breaking of a potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of the shard to take fire from the hearth, and to take water withal out of the pit.
Right, because you Jakes is being spared right now, man. You're being spared through the grace period, through the mercies of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Right, with the doors of repentance. But when he's dead, hey, like I said, when the doors of repentance close, it's over. You see, you Jakes is going to catch complete hell, man. Complete hell. And guess what? The Lord's not going to let up. Hey, the Lord's not going to let up. There's a scripture, I don't know if it's the one in Ezekiel 9, but it's speaking about when the Lord had them had the destroying angels killing Jake. No, the one that was killing Jake.
To the rest of mine hearing, he told them to go through and slay utterly on the young.
No, that's Ezekiel. When he was killing Jake, when he was slaying him so much, where he had to tell him like, no, you need to stop.
Is that is that an account from David?
Get Ezekiel. Just get Ezekiel for now. But speak on what you was. I messed up your
my train of thought. What were you just reading? Okay. You can get the other scripture.
Ezekiel 9.
Okay, like he was just going into that breach swelling ready to burst. Another way to put that is like, that bank account you had is in the super negative.
Yeah.
It's super negative, and pretty soon the bill collector coming, man. The IRS gonna come and try to get you, man, for lack of a better word. But it's gonna be worse than that, man. It's gonna be death and destruction that's coming for you, man. Because you're gonna receive the fruit of your doings, man. Those things are gonna come to bite you, man.
Oh my God!
They're gonna come back to bite you, man. For all the things that you've done, man. So you just building up that negative spiritual bank account, man. And much less than covering something, you're gonna have something to pay, man.
You can read it, but that's not the one I want. Go ahead.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 9, starting at verse 1. He cried also in mine ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand.
Right, this is talking about the angels. Okay, go ahead.
And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, and which lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand.
Right.
And one man among them was clothed with linen, with a writer's inkhorn by his side.
Right, so this particular angel has a different mission, okay? He has an inkhorn by his side. Go ahead.
And they went in and stood beside the brazen altar. And the glory of the Most High of Israel was gone up from the cherub. Whereupon he was to the threshold of the house.
Go ahead, bro.
And he called to the man clothed in linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
So I can read verse 4 again.
And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem.
Right, so the Lord telling the angels now what? Go through the midst of Jerusalem, man. And we know that Jerusalem is the people before a place. See, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, y'all are Jerusalem, man. Go ahead.
And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
So set them a mark for all the men, all the people that the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that's done in the midst of them. Now, when you go into that word mark in the Hebrew is thawaf, meaning exempt from judgment. See, so they are about to get marked with the thawaf. Go ahead.
Okay, and verse 5. And to the others he said,
right,
in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
Yeah, go smite, meaning slay, kill. See, and this is the other people without that thawaf, man, without that mark, that exempt from judgment. What do they do? What it say? Do what?
Go ye after them through the city and smite.
And smite. Go ahead.
Let not your eye spare.
Yeah, see, the angels ain't gonna spare. They telling them, hey, don't spare, man. You see? But what I'm saying is gonna be done because we marking who we need to mark, right? And everybody else is grass. Go ahead.
Neither have ye pity. Slay utterly.
Right, so, hey, the angels, he's like, look, they don't even have pity, man. See, and we know the angels, right, they follow the word of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. See, they not rebellious. But hey, don't even have pity on these people. Go ahead.
Slay utterly, old and young.
Old and young. See, old and young rebellious Israelites. What else? Go ahead.
Both maids and little children.
Right.
And women.
Yup. Maids, little children, women. Go ahead.
But come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
Right, see? Don't come upon nobody that got the wall, man. See? Hey, but everybody else gonna get slayed. And I show you that the Lord is not a respecter of persons, man. He don't care if you old. He don't care if you young. He don't care if you a pretty woman, right? He don't care if you a valiant man, especially if you're not on his side. He don't care about that, man. See? Go ahead.
And begin at my sanctuary.
Begin at my sanctuary. Who's the sanctuary? Who's the Lord's sanctuary? His people, man. You see? Go ahead.
Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
Right. The ancient men. Right. So go to 1 Peter 4:17. Right? Because it says, start at my sanctuary first. See? That's why the Lord is jacking our people up, because y'all are his people, man. See? Y'all his people, but y'all rebellious, but y'all still his people. And that's why y'all gonna get jacked up. Even more, because y'all already jacked up now. Y'all under the curses. So y'all gonna get jacked up even more. Found it yet?
I think so.
Yeah, that gotta be it. Gotta be.
They ain't just getting busy.
Yeah, they gonna get busy. They not playing. See, they ain't gonna be trying to play games.
What does it say? They shall be ready upon earth when need be.
Yeah, something like that. Like roughly something like that. Yeah, verse 2 to 4 and 17.
All right, this is 1 Peter 4. Salakia. Salakia.